Good morning.
Good morning. What is a copyright and how it affects the way music is produced and released worldwide?
Artists like Paul McCartney and Taylor Swift and more that lost the copyright of their own songs. Stay tuned, you're going to see it all here.
Copyrights have been affecting people's lives since 1710, sometimes for good, but sometimes for bad. Many celebrities went through this. Well, one case that took a bigger proportion was the Taylor Swift feud against her older recording label Big Machine that put other famous people against her or besides her.
It all started when Scooter Braun bought Taylor's old recording label, Big Machine. This way, he ended up getting the copyright to all of her songs, except her latest album, Lover, that was released by Universal Records.
As she doesn't have the copyrights to her songs, Taylor has been blocked from singing them live. And all the profit these songs make goes to Big Machine.
Well, you've been getting down and out about the liars and the dirty, dirty cheats of the world. You could have been getting down to this sick beat.
But why does it happen? If it is Taylor, the one that wrote all the songs, how can she be blocked from singing them?
First, we need to know what a copyright is. Copyright is a form of legal protection given to many kinds of created, such as musical compositions, or songs, lyrics, records, like CDs, LPs, singles, 45s, cassettes, DAT, and many more.
For a work to be protected under copyright, it must be 1. Original, which means that it was not copied from any other source. 2. Fixed in a tangible medium of expression, which means that it exists in some reasonably permanent or stable form, so that a person can perceive it and reproduce it. And 3. Have a minimum degree of creativity.
For the musicians, copyrights protect both songs and recordings, but there is a fixed requirement and it doesn't protect a song that is only in your head. The song will be protected with copyrights by writing it down, recording it even if it's in a handheld recorder or saving it to a hard drive on a computer. Singing the song live doesn't meet the fixed requirement, but if you record the live performance, you will have your song protected. However, this works different if you are in a band. In order to avoid future misunderstandings, a band should have an internal agreement between all of the band members. Back in 2017, Paul McCartney opened a lawsuit against Sony ATV Music Publishing to get the copyrights of songs he made with the Beatles. Copyrights after doing a confidential agreement, as they said. His team worked with the copyright law of the United States of 1976. It says that it's possible to get the rights of a song again after 56 years after the song came out.
Copyrights were created with the intention to protect an artist's art. There are penalties for using something you don't have the rights to without permission. What are the penalties for using another artist's song without permission? First, if an artist uses something without the copyright owner's permission, a court can force the artist or the artist's record label to recall and destroy all of the records containing the samples.
The court can also force the artist to pay damages to the copyright owner in an amount ranging from $750 to $150,000 for each act of infringement. After the commercials, we're going to see Katy Perry is accused of plagiarism, copyright penalties, or something else. Stay tuned, we're coming back soon.
Have you ever seen some people lose everything? First go is their mind. Responsibility to me is a tragedy. I'll get a job some other time. I wanna join a band and play in front of crazy fans. Yes, I call that temptation. Give me a melody, that's all that I ever need. The music is my salvation. We're lost in music. Caught in a trap.
Here on the XFactor, we love her.
We're lost in music.
To win over the nation,
We're lost in music.
first they need to win the room. New X Factor coming soon on ITV.
The singer Katy Perry was defeated in a lawsuit that accused her of plagiarizing a Christian rap song. Marcus Gray and two co-writers claims that a part of their song "Joyful Noise", made in 2009, was used without permission in Katy Perry's big success "Dark Horse".
Let's rage.
Knew you were gonna come to me. And here you are, but you better choose.
Katy's lawyer affirms that the song had similar elements, but she had never heard about it. However, the LA court stood by the rappers and decided in 2019 that they needed to pay $2.8 million. But March this year, the court went back and finished the case, saying that there were no signs of plagiarism. This way, they didn't need to pay.
The rappers were accusing her for using part of their song without permission. But what if she had asked for permission? Could she still use the elements? We're going to talk about samples.
What is sampling? Sampling happens when a portion of a prior song is incorporated into a new one, but you have permission to use it.
It's completely legal as soon as the artist has permission from the copyright owner to use it.
License fees for sampling vary greatly depending on 1. How much of a song is sampled?
The popularity of the music you intended to sample.
And 3. The intended use of the sample in your song. If your entire song is based upon a sample, it will be more costly than a minor use of the sample.
Many artists and musicians use samples on their music, but the credits are properly placed.
And you can keep with the copyrights and the music industry stories on the International News channel. But that's all for today. Good morning.
Good morning.